here we have the kind of thing you see in some metaphysical shops. You have quack medicine, things that are supposedly meant to do things, and probably do to a degree, but are largely bullshit. You have certain, well, remedies, things that are meant to work in certain ways by harnessing the essences of certain herbs and chemicals. You have the essential oils of different kinds which are supposedly meant to be good for certain types of medicines and conditions, although the prescribed uses of these is largely unregulated as alternative medicine. You have certain natural things like natural skin creams and mouthwash and you name it for other conditions, and you even have at the bottom, if I'll just move it down a little, coloured candles for ritualistic practices. Bit of a difference, but it is all quackery. It is all bullshit, to put it plainly. The candles, naturally unproven, in fact I would say disproven. Certain types of natural things here, like mouthwash, skin cream, help yourself to look younger, be healthier, filling in certain essential chemicals because of the fear of manufactured goods. So these are no better, at least in most cases, no better, sometimes worse than the mass-produced stuff you get in the supermarket, but in a specialist shop, 3 and 4 times the price, if indeed not more. The essential oils, are they really good for you? Or do you just like the smell of them? And the belief in them creates a psychosomatic response which causes the effect of healing. Very much like homeopathy, and sometimes homeopathic remedies are also sold within these sorts of shops. The top line of medicine is harnessing a particular herb which supposedly has miracle abilities. And of course the top row, as mentioned, contains various quack medicines. Things that probably aren't harmful, but probably also haven't been heavily tested, that aren't officially medicine, they're remedies. And the evidence? The science to back up the radical claims? Where is that? Well, let me tell you, it is nowhere to be seen. There is no bulk of evidence to confirm the validity of any of these remedies and techniques. In fact, it's all utter bullshit. A lack of information and a pronounced amount of declaration as far as the supposed abilities of these said devices and remedies. Where is the power in a candle to correct certain elements in your life? It's within your mind when you say, okay, I'm going to sort out the problem. As with many of these other items here, the effect is almost certainly identical. You can sort out the problems in your life not merely by wishing on a star, but by dealing with them. When people do these magical things, these mystical things, or remedies that aren't really remedies at all, are not cures, and I need repeat myself, they are not scientific, people make them work by thinking, right, I've had the magic pill, or the magic aromatherapy smell, and now I'm cured. And they go out and do more with their life and try and sort out things. Now, that might sound good on the surface, but really what we're talking about is people going to a quack to deal with minor complaints, and then they go to a quack for more serious complaints, avoiding proper medical advice and not dealing with their issues correctly. They rest with the placebo effect and the magical thinking, not really dealing with their problems as they actually occur, instead delaying proper medical treatment and advisory assistance, instead going for an unqualified or barely qualified mystic who would advise burn a purple candle to remove negativity, or use a particular aromatherapy fragrance or essence to create extra positivity or something else equally as meaningless. Or they've heard from a doctor who operates somewhere else in the world that a particular chemical, a particular tablet or homeopathic tablet can help you to live a longer life. So people take them and they think they're healthier, and then because they haven't been to a doctor, because they don't look after themselves correctly, they believe in the woo-woo, they end up with a serious medical complaint, or indeed, as has happened in the past, death. Yes. So don't walk into these things, this is my advice anyway, don't walk into these things with your eyes so busily focused on the positives. Consider the bigger picture. Consider looking at the whole thing. Don't simply assume the validity of bullshit just because someone tells you it's genuine science. If you really want a cure for a problem or assistance to deal with a problem, you need to deal with the science. Whether you're the person engaged in it or more likely being dealt with by a qualified medical professional who's dealing with medical cures and medical techniques which are actually checked to work. They confirm the validity of a technique, they confirm that things actually work, they don't simply work on the idea that something seems to work or may work, or people who have faith in it seems to work. Now, to show the validity of this alternative medicine, let me point out not merely the candles at the bottom, as I already have, but also the mass manufactured, made in China dream catchers. Yeah. Really, really scientific.